Welcome to Dog's Day Gaming, everybody. As always, every dog has their day. Maybe today could be yours. This is my weekend league recap for my Road to Elite series. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it done again this week. We had the same struggle as last. I'll show you more about that. We did go about 15 games in and then change the team up. It just needed to be done. We just weren't getting anything from the midfield. And Trent Alexander-Arnold, Team of the Year, looks like a fabulous midfielder, but he doesn't perform like a fabulous midfielder, which is unfortunate because he's such a fun card to use, but he just doesn't score. Every time he had an open shot, it either went right to the goalkeeper or it got blocked, and or something else happened. And that's just because he's a right wing back. Stats sometimes don't matter. I almost brought back in KDB, but I took a flyer and said, let me try Firmino. I'm a big Liverpool fan, so it seemed like a good thing to do. I was happy with him. He performed well. Scored a couple of goals, a couple of clutch goals. But more on that. I was already using Hazard before. Great card. Great card. But it's hard to beat Neymar and Mbappe. I moved Neymar to Cam. He was playing on 7 Cam, but you don't notice it. He's just such a fun player. Probably next time I play, I'll either have a player of the month Neymar in here or a headliner's Neymar on full Cam. And then that would leave me with Mane off Cam and everybody else on Cam, which I think will work. I did try for one game the 91 Sergio Ramos here. It didn't work. I had him on full Cam somehow, but he just didn't work. He was so slow. The 75 pace really hurt him. And I had Mbappe just run past him 2 or 3 times in the same game, and it was just dreadful. All right. So quite a few things to do here. Number one, let me show you guys where we finished. We do have one game left. As always, I tend to give that game away. So I'll find some way of giving that game away in a moment here. We did get 20 and 9 again. Let's show you guys the statistics. This is the first weekend that I'm really keeping tabs of all that happens, and I hope you guys like that. I think it's a pretty cool thing to do. This is my spreadsheet. As I mentioned earlier, some guy beat me 9-1, but he had a really sick team. We picked up from here on. Let me see. As I got to a higher form, the number of guys that were parking the bus just went up. And it feels like they don't know how to play FIFA, but they really do know how to play FIFA. They're very good at aggravating you. And I streamed a lot of my losses here at the end, and I was just so frustrated. Very difficult games to play. I did win my 20th game on an own goal. That was interesting. The game right before that, the guy had 2 shots. Both of them were crosses to Vardy, and he headed both of them in over VVD. That had me frustrated, but we turned it up and we got the dub. So I've been tracking goals scored as well. Neymar off Cam got as many goals from Cam as Mane did at striker, and that's the cheap Neymar, or the cheapest Neymar that there is, on 7 Chem, had 19 goals in 30 games. I mean, much more than Hazard, but I wonder how Hazard would do if I played him at striker or Cam. He probably would have done a lot better, but I didn't. Definitely think that you have to have Neymar in your club. There's just no reason to not have Neymar, unless you're going to have R9 and Pele and others. Even then, this game is just built for Neymar. Get him in your club. Find a way. Even off Chem. Mbappe only had 5 or 6 goals, but I don't really ask him to do too much. Zambrata had a goal. Firmino had 2 goals. Sane had 1 goal off the bench. And Essien had a really nice goal off a drag back pass that I enjoyed. Let's go to the form and wins chart. So we had a really nice streak here where I won about 7 or 8 games in a row. That felt great. But really, this is back to what I'm telling you, where I'm struggling at +5 form early in the weekend league, and then late in the weekend league I'm struggling at +10 or +11 form. These are probably the same players this shift here is time goes by, and as that time goes by, the kind of that group of players gets to a better form. So I can play my weekend leagues later next weekend, and help, or I can just work on beating better players. And it's interesting, these plus 10, plus 11, plus 12 players, they may not, when you play them, they may feel like they suck, because they play a style that frustrates you. And this is what I noticed a lot this weekend, that they were, I was playing two major types of players. There was seemed to be no in between. They were either players that sold out and dove at you every play, and it seemed like they never had a foul called on them, where they were like just tackling through you, animations galore, or the kind that just completely played with the CDMs, never touched you, never got close to you, and just laid off and waited for you to make a mistake. So I have to work on beating those two styles of players, and I think in Div 2, Div 1, that's where I'm gonna be able to do that. I tend to be a little bit more middle of the road with the way I play, and that is what it is. But I have to focus on a strategy on how do I beat the park the bus guys who just play passive defense, and how do I play the guys that just sell out. I'm better against the guys that just sell out because I can 1-2 pass them and things. The guys who just park the bus, man, I'm struggling. I find myself crossing at times, trying to get a pen. I did win 2 out of 3 pen shootouts, I think. Let me check that because I marked that. No. Where's my pens? Lost. Oh, I lost once in pens. This was a park the bus guy. One in pens, so I'm 1-1. Thought there was another one, but maybe it was just 2. I guess it was just 2 penalties this weekend. I mean, 2 pen shootouts this weekend. But anyway, I'm learning from this. This data tells me a lot. Again, I'll do this next time I play as well. Let's go back into the gameplay for now. Sorry about that. Let's give away a win. I think, what do you guys want to do? Should we go all bronze? I think we go all bronze and play goalies. So let's throw some goalies up top, and if we could score with a goalie, let's put Allison up top. Yeah, let's put Allison up top. If we could score with Allison, that would be awesome. Anybody else we want to put up top? Maybe Mane. We'll put Mane and Allison up top. I think that's perfect. All right. But before I do that, let me update this. I'll get rid of the question marks for you guys. Now that I showed you what I got. Another 20-9 weekend league. Let's get in there, and if I could score on this guy, I want to score with Allison. And then after this, I'll open my 1 pack that I open every weekend league. And we'll see if we get anything, and then we'll end it. As far as changes for the next weekend league, I think the only things that I'm going to try to do is get either get headliners or player of the month Neymar. I think that'll be the beastly way to go. I think I played this guy before. Interesting. I'm giving you a win. Or trying to. Come on, Allison. Oh no, he's too fast. No. Oh, he's a beast. Oh, come on. Yeah. This gameplay is insane. Come on. Come on, Allison. All right. He got it. He got it. Good for him. Imagine we would have scored with Allison, though, man. I so wanted to. But guys, check me. Try to check me out on Twitch when you see me live at Dogs Day Gaming. And if you like this video, let me know. I'm gonna continue this series as I try to get elite. It's been a journey. I'm getting closer. This is my 8th or 9th straight gold one. Hey, we still can't open these, right? All right, what are we gonna open? A 15K pack, a 45K pack, 50K pack? Let's go with 50K pack. Come on, boys, with coins. Don't ever do this. All right, let's see if we get anything for our weekend league grind. That's about how much I'm gonna make in my weekend league. So, we got a walkout. Let's go, Brazilian. CDM. Hey, you don't even get your 50K back, but at least it's a walkout. Let's see if we have any danglers, as Pieface would say. There are no danglers. But, it could be a lot worse. You spend 50K on a pack and you get 30K back, at least you're okay. But anyway, thanks everybody for joining me on this. Drop a follow, drop a like, tell a friend. As always, every dog has their day. Hopefully today could be yours. Peace.